Welcome to Kickoff Zone.
Are you ready? Let's go!
Today we're ranking the top 10 NFL legends of all time. Trust us, you won't believe who's at number 1. Think we nailed it, or did we fumble the ball? Drop your top 10 list in the comments below. Let's kick this pig skin. At scary number 10, we have the monster of Midway, Dick Butkus, the linebacker who made offensive players consider a career change.
He was the greatest intimidator that ever played football. I don't know how good a football player was. He scared the hell out of people.
Drafted 3rd overall by the Chicago Bears in 1965, Butkus didn't just redefine the middle linebacker position, he became the gold standard. This guy was an 8-time Pro Bowler and a 6-time first-team All-Pro, and was so terrifying that quarterbacks swore he snarled before plays. He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated as the most feared man in the game, and for good reason. Deacon Jones even said Butkus didn't aim to put you in the hospital, he aimed for the cemetery. He once intercepted a pass from Fran Tarkenton, not to score, but to clobber Tarkenton. Known for tackling anything that moved, he even crushed a metal sled in practice. Pretty sure that the sled didn't deserve it. And just for kicks, Sylvester Stallone named his bull Mastiff after him, because why not name your dog after the fiercest player in NFL history? So, do you think Butkus deserves the number 10 spot, or should it be higher? Coming in at golden number 9 is Johnny Unitas, affectionately known as Johnny U and the Golden Arm. Drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 9th round, Unitas was initially deemed not smart enough to play quarterback by head coach Walt Kiesling. He was cut before the season started, which sounds like a plot twist even Hollywood wouldn't buy. Unitas then found his way to the Baltimore Colts, where he made an unremarkable debut, throwing an interception and botching a handoff. But hey, everyone loves an underdog story, right? By 1957, he was the Colts' full-time starter, leading the league in passing yards and touchdowns. Johnny U was transforming the quarterback position. He led the Colts to their first winning record, clinched the NFL championship in the greatest game ever played in 1958, and repeated the feat in 1959. Vince Lombardi himself said, "Without him, they're just ordinary. With him, they're great." That's high praise from the guy who has a trophy named after him. Even retired Bears quarterback Sid Luckman admitted Unitas was better than anyone, including himself. Did we nail it with Johnny U at number 9? Let us know.
Congratulations. I have never seen a greater job in any football game, pro or college, in my life, John. It was just stupendous.
Thank you very much, Chuck. My job is made easier by the boys up in front, believe me.
At heavenly number 8, we have Reggie White, the defensive end who turned quarterback nightmares into reality. Known as the Minister of Defense, White started his professional career in the USFL with the Memphis Showboats before making his NFL debut with the Philadelphia Eagles. After joining the NFL, he quickly proved he was no ordinary human being, racking up 13 sacks in just 13 games his rookie season. White's accolades are as impressive as his 198 career sacks, which still ranks 2nd of all time. This guy made the Pro Bowl 13 times and was a 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. His tenure with the Eagles was legendary, setting records and becoming their all-time sack leader. In 1993, White became one of the first high-profile free agents, signing with the Green Bay Packers and showing the NFL what free agency could really do. With the Packers, he added another 68.5 sacks to his resume and helped lead them to victory in Super Bowl 31, setting a single game record with 3 sacks in the championship. Off the field, he was just as notable, being an ordained minister and pioneering free agency. White's legacy is cemented not just by his stats, but by the fear he instilled in every quarterback he faced. NFL QBs around the world probably threw a party when he retired. So, what do you think? Is Reggie White the ultimate defensive legend?
Reggie! Did you eat your chunky soup?
How did you get down here? Ma?
Did you eat your chunky soup?
Yeah, Yeah, Ma. Chunky beef with country vegetables. With more beef than any other soup. Lean beef, potatoes, vegetables. Chunky always hits the spot. Where'd you get that outfit?
Can't talk, gotta go. Just want to make sure you're eating good.
That's my mom.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
Campbell's Chunky Soup.
It's loaded with beef.
At sweet number 7, we have Walter Payton, affectionately known as Sweetness. Drafted 4th overall by the Chicago Bears in 1975, Payton spent 13 seasons with the team, earning a reputation as one of the greatest football players of all time, and that's why you can't have a list of NFL legends without him. His motto, never die easy, summed up his approach to the game. Always deliver a hit, never run out of bounds. Peyton's signature move, the stutter step, baffled defenders and gave him an edge over faster opponents. Peyton's career was nothing short of mythical. He was a 9-time Pro Bowl selection, won the NFL MVP in 1977, and helped the Bears clinch Super Bowl 20. Over his career, he set multiple NFL records, including career rushing yards, touchdowns, and carries. Remarkably, he also retired with the most receptions by a non-receiver. He finished with 492 catches for over 4,500 yards, and threw 8 touchdown passes. His humility was always on display. He often handed the ball to teammates or officials after scoring rather than celebrating himself. Peyton's impact extended beyond football. He became the namesake for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, honoring players for their volunteer and charity work. Sadly, Payton passed away in 1999 at the age of 46, but his legacy lives on through his contributions to the game and his community. Is Sweetness the greatest running back ever?
Keep on dancing. Keep your feet moving. Keep on dancing. No matter what you're doing, you can skip talking, looking back. Just hold your head up high. And nothing is worth doing unless you do it right.
You can't buy Walter Payton's new record, but you can get it free with the purchase of a 3, 5, or 9-piece dinner.
Coming in at an electrifying number 6, we have Lawrence Taylor, known simply as LT. Drafted 2nd overall by the New York Giants in 1981, Taylor didn't just play linebacker, he turned it into an art form. He won the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year and is the only player to win the AP NFL Defensive Player of the Year award in his rookie season. Taylor's aggressive style flipped the script on how the game was played, racking up double-digit sacks every season from 1984 to 1990, including a career-high 20.5 sacks in 1986, the year he was named league MVP. LT's 13-season career with the Giants included 10 Pro Bowl selections, 3 NFL Defensive Player of the Year awards, and 2 Super Bowl championships. His teammates nicknamed him Superman. Phil Simms joked that Taylor needed a phone booth instead of a locker. Terry Bradshaw once said Taylor nearly ended his career in a preseason game, highlighting his ferocity. Taylor's blend of speed and power made him one of the most feared, respected players in NFL history. For old school viewers, LT was an absolute beast in the classic video game Tecmo Bowl. You would lose your friends when you pick the Giants. So, is LT the greatest defensive player ever?
Football legend Lawrence Taylor takes on wrestling superstar Bam Bam Bigelow in the wildest sporting event of the year. WrestleMania, the special, tonight at 11, 10 Central.
At cool number 5, we have Joe Montana, or as the fans call him, Joe Cool, or the Comeback Kid. If you needed a game-winning drive, Joe Cool was your man. Drafted by the San Francisco 49ers in 1979, Montana spent 14 seasons with the team, winning 4 Super Bowls and earning 3 Super Bowl MVP titles. Known for his calm under pressure, Montana led 31 fourth-quarter comebacks, 13th on the NFL all-time list. Two moments really define his career. The catch in the 1981 NFC Championship game where he connected with Dwight Clark to beat the Cowboys, which was pretty cool, and the 92-yard drive in Super Bowl 23 against the Bengals, ending with a game-winning touchdown. Montana set Super Bowl records for most passes without an interception, 122, and the highest passing rating, 127.8. After being traded to the Chiefs in 1993, he led them to their first AFC Championship game since the AFL-NFL merger. Montana's accolades include 8 Pro Bowl selections, 2 NFL MVPs, and a Hall of Fame induction in 2000. He was also named the NFL's #1 clutch quarterback by Sports Illustrated in 2006. Is Joe Cool your pick for the greatest quarterback?
I'm wanted. What for, Sheriff? I'm just a 49er, looking for a little gold.
You'll see. Shave off that beard. Not with good news, not with Bic. The Schick disposable beats them both. Schick beats good news for sharpness.
Schick is sharper?
Yep, and Schick beats Bic for overall performance. And only Schick has this sliding safety cap.
Great shave. Now, why am I wanted?
To take me to the dance tonight, Joe Montana. Try the Schick disposable.
It beats them both.
It's 4th down and we have Jim Brown, known as First Down Brown, who nominated the running back position and left defenders waking up in cold sweats. Drafted 6th overall by the Cleveland Browns in 1957, Brown made an immediate impact, setting an NFL single-game rushing record of 237 yards as a rookie, a record that stood for 14 years. Over his 9-season career, Brown led the league in rushing yards 8 times and scored 106 touchdowns, breaking nearly every major rushing record out there. Brown's career stats are astounding: 2,359 carries for 12,312 rushing yards at an average of 104.3 yards per game. He's the only player in NFL history to average over 100 rushing yards per game for his career. Brown was a 3-time NFL MVP, a 9-time Pro Bowl selection, and led the Browns to an NFL championship in 1964. His dominance earned him spots on the NFL's 50th, 75th, and 100th anniversary all-time teams. Off the field, Brown was a civil rights activist and actor. His number 32 jersey is retired by the Browns. A tribute to the man the Sporting News named the greatest professional football player ever in 2002. Known for his physicality, Brown once said, "Make sure when anyone tackles you, he remembers how much it hurts, ensuring every defender felt his presence." Is Jim Brown your pick for the greatest running back of all time?
Hey all you jive hustlers, you stoned foxes, you mean dudes, watch out. Cause Slaughter's back in town. Jim Brown is Slaughter, the baddest cat that ever walked the earth.
Now how would you like to be picking your teeth out of your lips?
In Slaughter, he tore up the mob good. Now they want him there.
We pull into town at number 3 and we find Peyton Manning, the sheriff of the NFL.
I'm the sheriff.
Drafted 1st overall by the Colts in 1998, Manning turned the team from zeros to heroes, leading them to 11 playoff appearances, 8 division titles, and a Super Bowl 41 win. After a neck surgery in 2011 that would have sidelined you, Manning joined the Broncos, leading them to 2 Super Bowls and winning Super Bowl 50. That made him the first quarterback to win Super Bowls with 2 different franchises. Manning's trophy shelf is buckling under the weight of his accolades. 5-time NFL MVP, 14-time Pro Bowler, a Hall of Fame inductee in 2021, he holds more records than a DJ, including most MVP awards, single-season passing yards, and single-season passing touchdowns. Known for dissecting defenses with precision, Manning left defensive coordinators crying into their playbooks. His career totals, you wonder? Just a casual 71,940 passing yards and 539 touchdowns, ranking him third all-time in both categories. Sure, some critics point to his so-so postseason record, and there are some who would blame the number 2 guy on our list. That's what you call foreshadowing in the YouTube business. He did walk off into the sunset with a Super Bowl ring in his final season. Part of the famous Manning dynasty, Peyton's legacy as one of the all-time greats is set in stone. Is the Sheriff rightly ranked at number 3?
It's a control room, a lot of chaos there, but it all looks good when it comes out in the show, actually, thanks to those people. Then over here in the digital center is our highlight screening area. So that's where we get all the games that are played that night, down in a 90-second or 2-minute clips or whatever you're going to see on SportsCenter every night. This hallway, it runs between, both rooms. If you want to get from the control room to the screening, then this is the hallway you'd take. Questions or anything? I can answer whatever you want about the place. Nothing?
At number 2, we have Tom Brady, the GOAT. Let's go! You knew we couldn't have an all-time list without TB12. Brady's journey from 199th pick in the 2000 NFL draft to a 7-time Super Bowl champion is legendary. Over 23 seasons with 20 at the Patriots and 3 at the Buccaneers, Brady turned doubters into believers. He led the Patriots to 17 division titles, 13 AFC championship games, and 6 Super Bowl wins. Just to show off, he joined the Bucs in 2020 and won another Super Bowl, making him the only quarterback to win titles in 3 decades. Brady holds more records than even the most devout Swifties' Taylor Swift collection. Most career passing yards, completions, touchdown passes, and wins. He's also the only player named Super Bowl MVP with 2 different franchises. With 15 Pro Bowls, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, and 3 NFL MVPs, his trophy case must be reinforced with steel.
You gotta get some decent cheers in here, man. What's this shit made out of, anyway? Steel? Yeah? Yeah.
Known for his relentless drive and ability to dissect defenses, Brady left defensive coordinator screaming at the heavens. His career total? Just a casual 84,520 passing yards and 624 touchdowns. Critics who doubted him early on are now eating their words. Brady's longevity and success have silenced everyone. He is the oldest NFL MVP and Super Bowl MVP, proving that age is just a number. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny Brady's greatness. So, is the GOAT rightly ranked at number 2?
Intel 360 Replay makes anything look epic. Literally anything. Wait till you see it in the game.
Enough. They get it.
And our great number 1 is Jerry Rice, the undisputed all-world wide receiver and arguably the best player in NFL history. Drafted 16th overall by the 49ers in 1985, Rice didn't just catch passes, he caught everything but a cold. Nicknamed World because there wasn't a ball he couldn't snag, Rice's career was nothing short of extraordinary. He won 3 Super Bowls with the 49ers and holds NFL records that look like typos. 1,549 receptions, 22,895 receiving yards, and 197 receiving touchdowns. Oh, and he scored more points than any non-kicker in NFL history with 1,256. Rice wasn't just about the stats though. He was a clutch player who made game-winning catches look routine. From catching bricks as a kid to catching passes from legends like Joe Montana and Steve Young, Rice set the standard. In 1987, he caught 22 touchdown passes in a strike-shortened 12-game season. Because why not make it harder on yourself? His connections with Montana and Young were legendary.
It's gonna be legendary.
Helping him lead the league in receiving yards and touchdowns 6 times. There were NFL wide receivers, and then there was Jerry World Rice. Despite 2 short stints with the Raiders and the Seahawks, Rice's legacy was cemented long before he retired. Inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2010, Rice remains the benchmark for wide receivers. Whether you love the 49ers or not, you really can't argue with Jerry Rice. So, is Jerry Rice the ultimate NFL legend? The records are undeniable.
It's a little chilly, isn't it, Steve?
Oh, sorry. What am I thinking? How's that? Yeah, thank you. Better? Good. Warm.
Good.
Where were we?
We were cold.
Check.
The only thing more important than your favorite receiver is your favorite card. Visa, official card of the NFL.
You look great tonight.
Thank you.
It's everywhere you
From
want to be.
Butkus's bone-crushing tackles to Montana's icy cool comebacks, we've covered the best. We've laughed, we cried, we've probably annoyed a few fan bases, but hey, that's what football is all about. It's what we do best here at the Kickoff Zone. But wait, don't just sit there nodding in agreement or throwing your phone across the room. We want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let the debate begin. Did we nail it or did we fumble? Hit the like button and smash subscribe for more NFL greatness. Ring the bell so you never miss an episode of Kickoff Zone. Join the huddle where we tackle the toughest debates in football. Until next time, keep your stats sharp and your opinion sharper.